welcome you all to this beautiful poem, The Schoolboy. Before moving to the poem, my dear kids, I hope all are fine at your home. I know you have done a lot of effort to attempt your papers, and after a few days, we will be right back with your marks. I know you are very happy and very eagerly waiting for the marks you have already secured to know that, right? So after a long time, we met again in this video lectures, and today we are going to read a beautiful poem, that is The Schoolboy. My dear student, don't you think it's a story about a little boy, and that to be a schoolboy like you? Yes. Now let us move to the deep into the topic, this beautiful poem, and let us see what is the main experience of this schoolboy, right? So you can see here, it's very small. I know that it's not that clear to you. Just pay attention what I am going to say. So this poem, The Schoolboy, is written by William Black, right? And he was born on 28 November 1757, died in 12 August 1827, London. And he has done a lot of artworks, The Ancient of Days, Newton, Nibochad, Nazar, and the poems The Tiger, London, The Lamb, and today we are going to read about the poem The Schoolboy. You can see the image of William Blake. Okay, now let us move to the poem. This poem is nothing but it's talking about a small little boy who is unhappy. Sometimes when you are around your friends, sometimes you have met across many students that some are interested in studies and some are interested in activities. Some want to go outside, some want to be introverts, some want to be silent and to read carefully, right? Some are hardworking, some are lazy. So we come across different kind of boy. But here we will see it is a story about an unhappy schoolboy. He loves what he loves. He loves outdoor life. He hears the birds sing. The blowing of horns by the huntsman pleases him. He wants to enjoy the company of skylark, but he can find such joy only on a summer morning. So instead of living like a free bird, the boy made to go to school. It makes him sad. So when he go to school, it makes him sad, but he loves to be in nature, right? So he hates going to school because of his cruel old teacher. So there are some teachers, sometimes we don't feel comfortable, we don't feel happy when he or she is in and around us, right? We all have a favorite teacher, right? So here also a child who is not at all happy to go to school, he loves to be in nature. He is saying that he is unhappy just because of a teacher, a cruel old teacher. So there the small children spend the day from morning to evening and get disappointed. Sometimes the boy sits for hours with his head hanging down, but he is caged. He feels like he is inside a cage. He finds no joy in reading his book. The school is a cheerless place for him because he loves to be outdoors. How can he be happy indoor, right? So the school is a cheerless place for him, and he gets fed up with the shower of words from his teacher. So whenever someone teaches, he feels very boring, right? So the boy compares himself to a bird who is born free to fly and enjoy life, but he is caged. So what we do in order for our happiness, we used to purchase beautiful domesticate bird, and we used to cage them inside our home. But naturally, if we say the general phenomena, if we talk about, then a bird is to be in the nature's lap, not in our home, right? For our happiness, for our sake, we used to bring that and cage it inside a cage. But it should not be. It should be, it is born to free and to fly. So here this child is saying that this boy, he is comparing his life to a whom? To a bird. Okay. So he cannot sing in a cage. The boy has the feeling of being a prisoner at school. So he is trying to say himself that he is a prisoner inside the school as a bird is a prisoner inside a cage. So the boy has a feeling of being a prisoner at school. He is all the time afraid of teacher, and as a caged bird, he lets his wing droop down and forgets to share the joy of spring. So when he entered inside the school, he feel very upset. He never talked to anyone. He just simply sat there, bow is down his head as wings are drooped down by the bird, and forget to share his feeling with his friends. So here the poet calls upon the parents not to be so harsh to the children. So here the poet wants to say to the parents that you should not be so harsh to the children, to the kiddo. School going kids are as delicate as bird and flowers. So they need fresh air and free movement to grow healthy and happy. So keeping them under excess cage will make them unhappy, and if a plant is denied air and is kept in dark, it won't grow well, my dear kids, and never bear fruits. So here the poet wants to say, he is trying to compare, he is using figurative language here. He is comparing a child life, a kid's life, to a delicate bird and flower, right? So kids are as delicate as birds and flowers. So we can know here that the poet is using simile here. Simile means it's a figurative language used in the poem where we use as and like. So you can see here a sentence that school going kids are as delicate as birds and flowers. So where we use the word as and like, it is called as simile, right? So here the simile word or the figurative language is used as kids are as delicate as the birds and flower. So I hope this chapter is very clear to you. I hope you have already enjoyed this chapter. I hope all of you will go back, turn your pages and try to read it out by yourself. If you have any comments, queries, feedback, do comment on my chat box. Please feel free to call me and try to clarify your doubts. Thank you all for watching my audio. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you all.